You're going to have to sing more than a couple of them before we let you out of here. I tell you what, I'm so blessed because most every song, except the last couple that you sung, are new songs since you were here before. So what a blessing to hear all these new songs, but you're not going to get out of here with singing a lot of those previous songs that you made popular in years before, and also maybe a couple of songs from like that one you just sang from the oldies way back when we were all grown up singing this kind of music. Love these guys. We're going to take a love offering for them, and we're going to see how much you love them too. And I want you to be generous. They do this for a living, and you think, my, what a glorious way to make a living. This is a hard way to make a living. I live on the bus. I live it on the road all the time. Jonathan putting the fear of God in you with his driving and all the other stuff is a part of that. It's a tough way to make a living. Now, they enjoy what they do, but they don't do it for the glamour and the notoriety. They do it because God has called them to do it, and it's our responsibility to sponsor them and support them in doing so. One of my favorite stories about gospel music, Jonathan, you're going to impress, and Suzanne, you're going to love this. I heard from a master storyteller who's in this room. Master storyteller, Roger Fleming. He has got some beautiful stories. Roger was doing some gospel music promotion back there years ago in Canada, and a lady shows up at the door, and it's a $10 charge to come to the gospel concert. And she says, well, you have to have a ticket? She said, well, I didn't even bring my purse. I thought it was a love offering. Now, I hope you didn't show up without your purse or your checkbook. Make checks payable to the Taylors, not Legacy Church, the Taylors. That's pretty simple. That's spelled N-O-L-E-N. The Taylors. And myself personally, I couldn't possibly come and listen to somebody like this and give less than I would pay to go to the Philharmonic Center, which is now called something else, Artist Naples or Barbara Mann or something like that, for those kind of concerts. Now, I don't want to ever put pressure on anybody to get what you don't have. Some of you are struggling to get by. I understand that. For some of you, putting $1 in, it's tough for you. But there are others of us who have been blessed. And those of us who have been blessed, we want to be generous at our offering. Now, I'm sure they'll say more about all the product they have out in the foyer later, but I'm going to speak to that also. And by the way, the gospel cruise that you guys just came off here this week, I'm going to give Clara said as a Christmas gift next year. I'm telling her here months early. We're going to try to go on that gospel cruise the last week of January. There's a brochure out there where the Taylors and about 25 other groups, not quite as good, but still good groups, will be on that. And we'd encourage you to join us. So let's just make that a Legacy Church group where several of us go on that and enjoy that together. And my wife, you have one CD that you talk about Jonathan's driving on the road, Chris. There's one CD out there that my wife will swear under oath has saved our life many times. Because when we go on the road, here's how I drive. I cannot stay awake. On the road, I look like a Jerry Finley in church. I just cannot keep my eyes open. And when she sees my head do that, she'll say, stick in the Taylors. And we put in that Taylor's Favorites CD. And for the next hour and a half, I am rejoicing with Jesus. I mean, I'm singing along, singing all the words, know all those songs. So their CDs will be a blessing to you. So be sure to pick some of those up later. And I could talk forever, so guys, why don't you just come on up and start taking the offering, and maybe I'll quit.